Okay. All right. It's 8 o'clock. Let's get started. Hello to everyone that is joining me via Zoom, and hello to everyone that may be joining me a little bit later on YouTube. My name is Regina. Welcome to Vivid Space Yoga, and welcome to my practice space. So today we're going to be working with our throat chakra. So if you don't know, our throat chakra is located in our throat and our neck. And the color is blue, and it has a lot to do with our communication and how we're expressing ourselves into the world, our creativity, right? So if you have an underactive throat chakra, it may be that you might be feeling a little bit insecure, not able to say what it is you feel, just kind of unsure about what it is you feel. And then maybe if it's a little overactive, maybe you're saying a little bit too much, and you might be saying something to somebody who maybe doesn't need to hear it right now or whatever. But it's just about our power in our voice and our creativity. So we're going to do some things today to help to balance it. We're going to start with a mudra and a mantra and then a big breath. And then at the end, we're going to do some supported poses that help to open up the throat chakra. All right. So let's start in a comfortable seated position. Let me make sure everything is off. Yeah. No buzzers are coming off. So let's start in a comfortable seated position. I'm going to be here for just a little bit. So I'm sitting on a bolster just to raise my hips up a little bit. My hips can open, my knees can open, and I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. And we're going to start out with the Vishuddha Mudra. So I want you to take your hands and interlace your fingers so that your fingers, the fingers of the opposite hand, are kind of laying in the opposite palm. I'm going to try to turn my fingers up just like that. So your fingers are interlaced and the fingers of my right hand are laying in the palm of my left. Same thing goes with the left hand. Now we're going to connect our thumbs and just set our palms, our hands in our lap. We're going to connect our palms, and that kind of got a circle shape here. All right. So just relax for a few breaths. And then our mantra is going to be the Vishuddha mantra, HAM, H-A-M. So you can chant it to yourself, or you can chant it out loud. Everybody's on mute, so it's okay. So just start with just taking a few natural deep breaths in and out through the nose. And I'll let you hear it first. So you'll just take a deep breath. And then and you'll feel that vibration as you release the hum, feel that vibration in the back of your throat. Okay, so let's take 3 of those. So deep breath in. And then just take a few natural breaths in and out through the nose. Maybe about 5. And take a deep breath in. Next exhale, go ahead and drop your chin to your chest. Feel a lengthening in the back of the neck. Feel a release in any tension. It's the first thing in the morning, so maybe this is the first time we're dropping our chin. Might feel a little sensation, that's okay. Just breathe into it, allow it to release. Good, next inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale, take the right ear to the right shoulder. Remember to relax the shoulder blades down the back. And again, feel that release in the left side of the neck. Whenever we feel any sensation, just don't judge it, just notice it. Say, hey, this is what's going on. Okay, come back to the center, and then take it to the other side. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder, relax. Okay, come back to the center. Exhale, release. One more time, chin to the chest. Good. Inhale, come back up to the center. Yeah, you can release your mudra, move out your hands. And we're gonna take a lion's breath. We're gonna take 3 lion's breaths. So we're gonna do it like I used to do when I teach my kids. You take a big inhale in through the nose, and I want you to move forward onto your knees and stick your tongue out. Release that breath. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Big inhale. One more time. Hopefully that puts a smile on your face. Big inhale. And then good. Go ahead and sit back. And let's take about 5 more breaths in and out through the nose. Smile on your face this morning. And as you finish off that last breath, take your time. We're going to move into a table pose with the crown of the head facing the front of the mat, whichever side of the mat that is for you. Just going to be here for a moment. You can take a few cat-cows if you need. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Anytime we're opening the heart today, think about opening your throat. Now I don't want you to bring your chin up so high that you feel any restriction in your breath, but just think about opening your throat today. So inhale, drop the belly, exhale, roll around, cat pose. Even in poses where we're folding in, the throat chakra is all in the neck. It affects the jaw, it affects the mouth, it affects all of that area. Good, when you're ready, curl your toes, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. You can take a few moments just to pedal out here. We're gonna be back here, so you don't have to get everything in right now. Take a nice downward facing dog. Rise to the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands. Step up to a forward fold. And then go ahead and lower down. Feel any release in the hamstrings, in the low back. Just let the body hang. Good. Inhale, lift up halfway. Palms come to the shins, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, fold in. And then inhale, come all the way up. Reach up through the fingertips, bring the palms together, and exhale, lower down through the heart. You can keep the palms at the heart. And we're gonna step back with the left leg. Okay? We're gonna come into a waterfall pose. So step the legs as wide as you can without that back heel lifting up. Turn all 10 toes towards the front of the mat. Hands can come to the hips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold the heart in over the thighs. Maybe reach the fingertips down to the ground or to blocks to bring the ground up a little closer. Again, balance the weight in both feet so that you're feeling a little bit of sensation in both sides. Good. Inhale, half lift. Now we're going to walk towards the center of the mat. So we're going to walk over towards the right into a wide-legged stance. Turn the toes out. Bend your knees, drop your butt. Palms can come onto the thighs. Lift the body up. We're going to come into a goddess pose. And once you get here, if you need to move a little bit, just to open up the hips. Feel free. Belly is in. Root the tailbone down. Now from here, we're going to take some crunches. Right elbow, right thigh. You don't have to touch. Just warm up the body, moving a little flowy this morning. So you'll take 3 of those on each side. When you come back to the center, we'll extend to star pose. So straighten knees, straighten arms, and then bend back into goddess pose. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Straighten through the arms. One more time with this. Very good. Stay here in goddess. Hands can come to the hips. We're going to do a forward fold. Turn the toes forward if you need. Get half lift, inhale. And then exhale, we're gonna step to the back of the mat into forward fold. Get half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, reach the fingertips. Exhale, palms together, lower down through the heart. All right, this time we're gonna step back with the left foot into pyramid. Good, and we're gonna hold that just for a few breaths. Hands can come to the hips. Take an inhale to open the heart, open the throat. Exhale, fold in. Good. Again, balance the weight equally in both feet. Hopefully you're feeling a little sensation in the hamstrings and calves. I know that I am. Good, half lift, inhale. Exhale, we're gonna walk back towards the center of the mat and come back into goddess pose. Good. We'll take those crunches on each side 3 times. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to crunch. And then 3-star goddess. Just to get the body moving first thing. Good, after that third one, hands to the hips, take that forward fold, wide legs, half lift, inhale, exhale, step back to the front of the mat. So this is our warm-up flow. Inhale, half lift, don't worry, I'll still be with you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle all the way up, reach, palms to the heart. You can stay here or bring your arms down by your side. Step back with the left foot. Take that pyramid pose. Half lift. Exhale, walk to the center. Half lift. Come up to goddess. Good, and then take those crunches. Only thing I want you to do is move with your breath. The point is not to move fast or slow. Is to make sure that you are comfortable with your own pace, with your own authenticity, with your own voice. Step to the back of the mat. Let's repeat, half lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Come on up, reach, palms to the heart. Good. Step back. I feel like we're doing the same side. Step back with the right foot. Yeah, we did. We did the same side. Sorry about that. Good, half lift. This time I'm going to walk towards the back of the mat. Just as long as you got it, as long as you're doing pyramid on both sides, as long as you're stretching out both sides, it's okay. And folds, come back to the top of the mat. Yeah, let's do that one more time, because I think I had it right the first time. Yes, I did. Step back with the right foot. Pyramid pose. Get half lift. Turn towards the long edge of the mat. Sit down into goddess. Take the crunches. And I always tell my students, throat chakra, even if you are wrong and you're making a mistake, but you feel confident about it, don't feel confident enough to just speak your mind. Because you're not wrong, necessarily. You say 2 + 2 = 5. Yes, it does. You might be wrong, but just feel confident enough that you said it and you were able to make a mistake. So I did have it right. Yeah, step back with the left foot. Take the pyramid. Come to the middle of the mat. Get goddess with the crunches. And then the star goddess. Yes. Very good. Forward fold, wide legs. Walk to the top of the mat. This time, half lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step back. Move through Vinyasa. I'm going to lower my knees this morning. You can do whatever you need to do. Left leg is going to lift up. Step it through between the hands, pivot and plant the back foot. This is going to be warrior one. Inhale, reach the arms. Let's stay here just for a moment to feel. So hips are going to square towards the front of the mat. If we need to turn that back foot in, feel free. And just keep guiding that left knee open. Good. Exhale, straighten through that left knee. Fold in. Another pyramid, another waterfall form. So that back toe is still going to stay turned out. Fold in over the thigh. So this quote-unquote sun B is going to look a little bit different than the first one, but it's going to look a little bit the same. Okay, walk to the center of the mat again. Turn the toes out. Come into goddess pose. This time we're just going to take a twist. Left hand is going to come to the inside of that left knee. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Open the chest. Maybe sink a little bit deeper into the knees. Good. Inhale, come back up to the center. Take the other side. Right hand opens up the right knee. Left arm reaches. Good. Inhale, come back to goddess. Let's take that forward fold and walk to the back of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, plant, step back. Move through chaturanga. Up dog. And downward facing dog. This time your right leg is going to lift up towards the sky. Step it through between the hands. Inhale, warrior one, settle in. Same thing as on our other side. Lunge as deep as you can into that right knee. Let the knee open out to the right. Turn those hips forward. Feel a stretch in that left hip flexor. Good. Next exhale, straighten through the right knee. Fold in for pyramid. You're building heat, building fire, building confidence for that throat chakra. Walk to the center of the mat. Drop your butt. Lift up into goddess. Take that goddess twist to the right. Left arm reaches. Inhale, come back to the center. Take it to the left. Right arm reaches. Inhale, back to the center. Take the fold. Walk back to the top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, plant, step back, move through Vinyasa. So that's our sun salutation B modification. Take about 5 breaths here in downward facing dog. Find your breath. Feel it in the back of the throat. Jai pranayama. Take your time, continue to feel. Yeah, left leg is gonna lift up. Step it through between the hands, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid. Straighten through the left knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, walk to the center of the mat. Okay, take it, inhale. Exhale, drop the hips. Come on up, inhale. Okay, exhale and inhale, opening up for the twist, the goddess twist. Take it to the other side. Good, inhale. Take the wide leg forward fold. Walk to the back of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Good, step back. Move through your vinyasa. Right leg lifts. Warrior one, reach up. Waterfall, pyramid pose. Half lift, walk to the center of the mat. Good. Slowly come into your goddess pose, and then take the twist. Fold back into that wide leg, forward fold. Half lift, step back to the top of the mat. Inhale, exhale. Step back. We're going to do this one more time. If you know the sequence, if you feel it, move through it on your own. Take 5 breaths in down dog. And when you're ready, start with your left leg. Warrior one. Move with your breath, make it fluid. Pyramid. Walk to goddess. Take the twist. Take the fold. Step to the back of the mat. Move through Vinyasa. Right leg is going to lead. Warrior one. Pyramid pose. Walk to the center. Goddess pose, twists. Forward fold. Good. Back to the top of the mat. Let's stay here for just a minute. When you make it here, just for a few breaths. Hang out. Let the crown of the head come down. As I talk about in all my chakra classes, we need to dump out, clear out what doesn't need to be there anymore. Let it come into the earth, let it recycle, and then it'll come back in a different way, maybe to you, maybe to somebody else. But know that it's okay to let go of those old habits, those old thoughts. And then inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, move through Vinyasa. And that's even with our throat chakra, because sometimes we don't have to say anything at all. That's our growth, where we might have said something in the past. This time it may not even be necessary. Those are the things to think about when we're thinking about our throat chakra. Left leg is gonna lift. Good, step it through between the hands. Let's start working on our main flow. Come into warrior two. So always make sure your base is solid. Front heel is gonna turn, or front heel is gonna bisect the back inner arch. Make sure your base is solid. Come up into a warrior two. Lunge deep into that left knee. Arms are gonna come out to a T. Gaze over the middle finger of your left hand. I'm having issues with my directions this week. So I'm gonna stop a moment before I speak and know what side I'm on. So first time in warrior two, allow that left knee to open. Hopefully you feel a little sensation here. Allow this right inner thigh to wrap backwards. So what we've been talking about, imagine it's wrapping backwards. Look, my butt is lifting, but see if we can root the tailbone at the same time. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And from here, we're gonna come right into half moon. So we can bring the left hand down, step the right foot back in a little bit, try to get your balance, lift off half moon. If you need a block for support, underneath your hand, I'm gonna grab one to show you, just in case you're watching later. You can use a block. Good. So we're holding this pose just for a few minutes, and then get a few breaths, a few moments, excuse me, and then we'll start to move through as soon as we put everything together. Open up this hip, bring the hip in line with the ankle. See, my breath is labored, that's okay. All right, from here, we're gonna bend into the left knee, step back our feet into that warrior two stance, but go into reverse. So again, make sure your legs, your base is good first. Right hand is gonna come down the right leg. Left arm is gonna lift up and over. Good, this right hand can become behind the back if you want, as if you're trying to reach into your left front pocket. Okay, keep breathing. Very good. From here, we're going to go into a prayer twist. So come through center. Back heel is going to come up. Right elbow is going to cross the left knee. Good. So back heel is lifted. See if we can flex through this quad on the right side. If this isn't available for you this morning, there's always an open arm twist that you can come to. It's up to you. Good, from here, we're gonna come right into a revolved half moon. So if you have the block, your right hand can come onto the block. Lift off that back leg. Right leg is gonna lift. Turn the hips down. Pull the belly in for support. And then open that left arm up towards the sky. Now make that twist come from the upper back to the thoracic spine. As you see, I'm using, or if you can't see, I'm using the wall as a little torque to kind of twist me open a little bit more. Keep that back leg lifted. Yeah, from here, we're going to come into standing split. So bring both fingertips down. Again, blocks are available. Or something for support. I'm not sure what you have in your homes. But if you need something to bring the ground up a little bit more, feel free. Fold over that thigh. I know this is a lot on this leg. We're almost there. All right, crunch that right knee into the chest, and we're going to come all the way up to majorette. But we're going to come through majorette into a dancing Shiva. So I'll show you I'll show you a couple of versions. You can take your left hand, put it on the outside of your right thigh, and then your right arm is going to reach behind you for a twist. When we get to the other side, I'll show you another option. But just this right now. If you know the other option, if you want to extend your leg and grab your foot, feel free. Good. Let's bring the arms back up to majorette. Step back with this right foot, and then we're going to turn into a side squat. So I'll go slow. My right toes are turned towards the front, the long edge of the mat, and then my left toes are going to turn up. I'm going to soften into my left knee. So this is my version. I'm making sure that my knee is not past my toe, lifting the chest, sitting back into the heels. Good. There's also a version where you can come all the way down. I'm not going to do that today. Good, breathe. Good. From here, we're just going to turn towards the back of the mat, plant the palms, and step back. Take a vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Right leg is going to lift. Let's take this through on the left side, on the right side, excuse me, warrior two. Now, we're on this different side. So we're just going to hold here and breathe. Just make sure everything that we did on the other side, we're doing here. Maybe as we're holding each exhale, go a little bit deeper into that right knee. Remember, keep that ujjayi breath coming through the throat. Good. Next, I was about to say warrior three, half moon. Half moon, lift up. I'm going to grab another block. I'm going to get myself down first before I lift this top leg, and then reach the top arm. My right side is where I had an injury earlier in the year, so I'm still taking care of it a little bit. Keep breathing, keep lifting. Use that left hip, lift it. Bend into this right knee, step back into that warrior two stance, and reverse your warrior. So again, left hand can come down the left leg or wrap behind you. Right arm is going to lift up and over. Very good. From here, we're going to take that prayer twist. So move slowly so you can rotate your hips safely. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Cross left elbow outside of the right knee. Keep breathing. Revolved half moon. Left hand comes down. Left leg lifts. Let me step back. I'm getting ready to run into my little display here. And then right arm lifts. So left leg, right arm. Keep breathing. Good. Standing splits. Bring both palms down. I'm using bricks on this side. Good. Crunch that left knee in. See if we can bring ourselves up through majorette. I'm using the wall on this side. Good. Dancing Shiva. If you have the space, see if we can grab the outside of the left foot and extend it. And then take the right hand extends the outside of the left foot, and then the left arm reaches behind you. So that's another option. I'm gonna go back to my knee option. Again, that twist is coming from the upper body, so if you can't bring that shoulder, it's not necessary to bring the shoulder all the way back, especially if it's pulling out of the shoulder socket. Keep it connected to the body, and only twist halfway if that's what you have, it's okay. Good. Inhale, reach back through majorette. We're going to step into that side swap. Checking the time. Yeah, we're good. Yep, plant the hands, step back, move through Vinyasa. Yeah, stay in downward facing dog just for a few breaths. And allow the breath to slow down and catch up. Feel comfortable before we move. Rise to the toes, bend the knees, lift between the hands, and step up to the top of the mat. Forward fold, half lift. Fold in, come on up, reach. And then let's just take an interlace the fingers behind us. Just adding this in between each side. So this will be the start. Take the back bend, take the head back, take the heart open. Keep the belly and the ribs in to protect the back. Maybe if you can, if your breathing is not labored or if it's not constricted, take the chin back maybe a little bit more to open up the throat. Again, it's not how far you do it physically, it is your intention of opening. Good, from here, keep the bind, fold in. Bring those fingers off the low back. Exhale, release, bring the palms down, step back, move through your vinyasa. Good, we'll start with the left leg, left side. Step through, warrior two. This is when we can start to move a little bit quicker, a little bit swifter. But as you move into each pose, make sure you're set up and grounded. Don't let your head get away from you just because you want to get through. All right, half moon. Vinyasa is one breath, one movement, but it's your breath, your movement. Okay, reverse warrior, step back. Prayer twist to the left. Good, revolved half moon. Standing splits, bring both fingertips down. Good, crunch that right knee into the chest. See if we can balance, lift up to the majorette, move through majorette into dancing Shiva. Whatever version you have, your foot or your knee, whatever you have is perfect. Reach back up through majorette. Let's step the right foot back and come into our side squat. Good, plant the palms, step back, move through Vinyasa, and then let's take the right side. Right leg lifts. Warrior two. Half moon. Reverse warrior. Prayer twist to the right. Revolve half moon. Left leg lifts, right arm reaches. Standing splits. Crunch that left knee and let's come all the way up through majorette. Dancing Shiva, whichever variation you have. Majorette, reach the arms. Step the left foot back. Take that side squat. Very beautiful. Plant the hands, step back, move through. Good, take downward facing dog, 5 breaths. We're building heat, we're building fire to burn away all the stuff we don't need to come to our center, what we really are. We are enlightenment, we are light. Rise to the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, step up. Inhale, half lift, forward fold, exhale. Good, come all the way up, reach the fingertips, inhale. Good, let's take that back bend, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, lift, open the throat. I speak is the throat chakra activation. I speak. Exhale, fold. I speak, I speak. I feel confident about myself enough to speak. I speak my truth. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back. Move through Vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Let's start to take this through just a few more times together. Good. Half moon. If you know it, you move. You move at your breath. Your movement, your breath. Reverse, or excuse me, prayer twist. Revolve. Half moon. Standing splits. Right knee crunches. Come up through majorettes. Dancing Shiva. Inhale. Step back. Side squat. Plant the hands. Step back. Remember, take your time. Right leg lifts. Warrior two. Half moon. If you feel like you need something else through this, or you want to take something out, Please do. Whatever helps you move more fluidly in your body. Revolve half moon. Standing splits. Come up through majorettes. Dancing Shiva. Side squat on the left side. And plant the hands. Step back. And down dog, 5 breaths. Now let's start at the top of the mat when you're ready. Let's take this through 2 more times. And then we'll move into our supported throat chakra restorative poses. And I'm still here with you. Whether you move through 1 more time or 2 more times, it doesn't matter. Remember that child's pose is an option for you for rest. If you're like, hey Regina, I've done enough. I did good, I got up at 8 or I got up or I took a break during my day and watched the video, but that's enough for me. You can take child's pose. Side squat. Had to catch my breath a little bit. Plant the palms in case you're not looking at me, or in case you need a reminder. Once you get to down dog, right leg lifts. Warrior 2. Half moon pose. Reverse warrior. Prayer twist to the right. Left elbow, right knee. Revolve half moon. Standing splits. Through majorette. Dancing Shiva. Majorette. Side squat back to the left. And the palm step back. Five breaths in downward facing dog. When you're ready, rise to the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, step up, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up, reach. Take the bind, open the throat, open the heart. Fold in with the bind. We got it. Bring the fingertips down, half lift, step back. We got it. Last time. Warrior 2. Half moon. Reverse warrior. Prayer twist. Revolve half moon. Standing split. Come on up through. Take dancing Shiva. Then majorette. Step back and take a side squat to the right. Good. Plant the palms. Move through. Last time, right side. Warrior two, right leg steps. Half moon. Reverse warrior. Crib twist. Revolved half moon. Standing splits. Come on up. Three majorette. Dancing Shiva. And majorette. Step back to side squat to the left side. Good, plant the hands. Just meet me in downward facing dog. You can move through Vinyasa if you want. Take a few breaths. And then come down onto your knees into child's pose. Big toes together. Sit the hips back. Reach the fingertips out. Bring the forehead down. And take a few breaths here. Good. Slowly lift up, lift the chest. I'm actually going to turn off the music from here. Let's roll off onto our right hip or left hip. Swing the legs around. Grab a block if you have one. I'm going to turn off the lights here because I got a little sunlight. Take your block with you. Bend your knees and come down onto your back. So from here, we're going to take 3 supported throat chakra poses. So if you want to stay here with your knees bent, please feel free. Otherwise, let me move this big old ponytail so that I won't hurt my neck. All right, from here, we're going to go into a bridge pose, but I want it to be a supported bridge pose. So take your brick on the highest level, and I want you to lift your hips up. Now, you may need to finagle, come up onto your toes, but I want you to put the brick. See if you can lift up and get the brick right underneath your tailbone, right where your butt meets your low back. You might need to adjust it a little bit, but just make sure that it's comfortable. If this is not okay, you can move it to the second level right here, okay? So whichever is best. So whatever level you have it on, I'm gonna try to get back to my highest level. Good, yes, all right. Wherever you are, go ahead and plant your feet. I've moved back off my mat. I hope you can still see me. Try to relax. So this is a heart opener, and it's gonna open up your throat. Just relax. Try not to look around or turn your neck. Relax. We're gonna take about 10 or so deep breaths. Whatever level you have your brick on, try to be there. Try to melt into the brick. But if it's too intense, I want you to change levels. Just let it feel your throat open. Feel those blocks in your throat being released. Feel your confidence. Feel yourself being able to speak your truth without fear of anyone judging you, telling you that you're wrong. 5 more breaths. Okay, you can stay here for as long as you want. When you're ready, lift up. Bring the brick to the flattest level, so level 1. And again, that's going to go underneath. You're going to set your tailbone right on it. Make sure it's comfortable. And we're going to come into a supported shoulder stand. So from here, I lift one leg up, and then lift the other leg up. If you would like to stack another brick, you feel free to do that. Or if you don't want to brick at all and you just want to try candlestick pose, which is just this pose without the brick, you can feel free. Again, it doesn't matter what your pose looks like, it is the intention. And our intention is our throat. Our intention is to feel. Feel us opening. Feel us releasing. Feel us dumping out what we don't need. To create a balance. Take about 10 breaths. Just checking the time. Good. From here, go ahead and bend your knees. Again, you can stay here for as long as you'd like. Bend your knees, put your feet down, and then lift up, remove the brick. And I'm sorry, Marley, we do need a bolster or a pillow. I forgot about that. Our last pose is going to be a supported fish pose. If you don't have one, it's okay. But just grab a pillow. We're going to bring the pillow, or you can take a blanket, roll it up so it'll kind of prop up your heart. We're just going to lean back over the brick, or excuse me, the bolster, so that our shoulder blades are still on it, but our head is hanging off. You can extend your legs if this is comfortable. You can also put a brick up underneath your feet if you need your feet elevated. Okay? So this is our supported fish pose. Now this pose is allowing for the head to come back, your throat to open. And then the Ashtanga practice, this comes after the shoulder stand to open up. Try to relax. This is a little bit too much sensation. You feel lightheaded. You can always bring your head onto the bolster, onto the pillow. Or you can put another pillow up underneath your head. Again, it's the intention. Again, take about 10 breaths. Just allow your body to sink into and let the ground, let the bolster support you. So if you would like, this can be your resting pose if you want. If you want to get out of it, you're like, okay, that's enough for this one. Just go ahead and roll off onto your side and remove your bolster. See you later. So if you are on your bolster still for this wonderful heart opener, we're gonna bend our knees a little bit, roll off to our side, and take the bolster off, put it off to the side, come back onto your back. And then start to move your limbs, move your fingers, move your toes. A little rotation of the wrists and the ankles. Turn the head from the left to the right. Yeah, bend your knees, plant the feet down. Let's just take a little twist over to the right, arms out to a T. Turn the head to the left. And then come back to the center, take the knees over to the left, turn the head to the right. Okay, come back to the center. Come off to the right. Take yourself up to a comfortable seat. Cross your ankles. Sit in the easy seat or whatever pose feels best for you. We're going to take our mantra and our mudra just to finally let everything out, ending our practice. Let everything out. So let's take our Vishuddha mudra again. Interlacing the fingers, touching the thumbs. Ooh, excuse me. Let's take one more lion's breath. Big breath in. Good. Bring the palms to the heart. Slightly bow the chin. And that's in honor of yourself and your practice and the people that you practice with and the places that you practice. Because all these things together are what bring you together, bring you growth. And confidence. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. And I wish you light, love, peace, and joy in your journey. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here at This Space Yoga. Please go out today and every day and speak your truth, or don't speak at all. You'll know as we start to open up these chakras and as we start to balance out, you'll get these blasts of intuition and you'll say, hey, no, I don't need to speak right now. Or you might say, I do need to speak right now. All right. So drink lots of water today. And how about that throat chakra? Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.